Hi, this is Laura Turner, and today we're going to talk about how to teach Shakespeare to high school students. First of all, the biggest thing that you can do that will totally mess up your high school Shakespeare class is to make Shakespeare into somebody who is old and dead and whose work really means nothing anymore. So the good way to key in high school students into works of Shakespeare is actually to make it relevant to a world in which they live. Have students discuss the universal themes in Shakespeare and how to apply them to their everyday lives. You could also have them watch Shakespeare, like the updated versions of Romeo and Juliet. There's also the updated version of Much Ado About Nothing was, I believe, 10 Things I Hate About You. So you can say, okay, now Shakespeare is actually relevant to you because you don't even know that he exists in your own pop culture life. So the students will feel like they're learning something new. Next, what you should do is also teach them about concept productions. If you are going to bring in things like updated versions of his plays in films, you should also allow the students to put concepts on Shakespeare. Shakespeare has been dead for a very long time, which means that he is quite out of copyright and you can do anything you'd like to with his work. The great thing about Shakespeare's work is that it is universal and that it is open to interpretation and to reinvention, and that in order to keep it alive, we do have to keep reinventing it and telling the stories in different ways. So let your students actually run wild with whatever play they want to read and put on a concept onto that you're doing in class, so that you can actually have them interpret Shakespeare and become a part of preserving his work by doing it in different ways. So that's just a couple ways to do Shakespeare in high school class.